It's 3:30 and you're watching Republic TV. Viewers, we have some great news from the world of business. Saqib is live with us. Saqib, what's happening in the world of business? If you could take our viewers through the latest that's happening.
Deepak, we often talk about trade, economy. This time too around, we are talking about commerce and trade, but with a different perspective. This time it's about the Indo-US trade, which is seeing new heights. What the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce has said is in the light of remarks made by the US Ambassador to India, Eric Garcetti, who has said that we've never had a closer ties between India and US earlier. Garcetti has gone on to say that how the relationship between India and the US is blooming. Americans of Garcetti quote, and I go ahead quoting Garcetti, saying that Americans of Indian descent are now about 1.5% of America's population. Garcetti goes on to say that the Indians living in America, Americans of Indian descent, pay 6% of the taxes in America. The US ambassador to India says it is the most successful immigrant community in America. So what the Indian-American Chamber of Commerce has said essentially is in the light of Garcetti's statement, that how there is so much that's happening in the areas of space technology, that's happening in geoinformatics, that's happening in technology transfer. We spoke to the IACC, that's the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce president, who said that earlier it was just about services, it was about manufacturing, but now there's so much in the new age technology, there's so much in information technology, which is witnessing a whole lot of transfer between India and America. So yes, Deepak, US ambassador to India, his statement, and then now the Indo-American Chamber of Commerce reiterating that India-America relationships are at an all-time high, and we'll have to wait and watch by the end of American election this November how this really pans out. With that, it's back to you, Deepak.
Right, Saqib, many thanks for joining us with all those insights. Well, that's the latest from the world of business. The tussle for an additional Deputy Chief Minister's post. We have a clamour to make DK Shivkumar as the next Chief Minister. We have a seer from the Vishwa Vokkaliga Samsthana now coming forward and saying that Chief Minister Siddaramaiah must hand over the mantle to his deputy, DK Shivkumar. And he says that in the past as well, there have been multiple Chief Ministers. Everybody has had the taste of power, and it's now time for DK Shivkumar. That's what the Vokkaliga seer had to say during his address. Let's listen into that reaction. Remember, viewers, just a few days back, we had seen Zamir Ahmed and KN Rajana demanding for 2 more additional Deputy Chief Ministers posts. And amidst the clamour for more Deputy Chief Ministers in the state, we have another storm now hitting the Congress party in Karnataka. That's coming in from the Vokkaliga community. A seer has now said that it's time to hand over the mantle of the Chief Minister's post to DK Shivkumar, because they also want a representation from their community to hold the top post in the Vidhana Sauda. Let's listen in to that seer's reaction.